with all the news from WTCN TV's expanded news gathering facility.
WTCN TV, Channel 11.
This is KARE 11 News at 10.
It's nice to have the smell of the ink and hear the clanging.
This is the way they always used to do printing in the old days.
Howdy.
It may be a museum, but plenty of real live people still know all about this printing process.
When I used to work at Camera Art, when I just got out of high school, I worked in their print shop and we printed special things, you know. And this is called a letterpress. You spell the words and put them in there and print them, but some you do it backwards because it comes out the other way.
150 volunteers staff the Minnesota Letterpress Newspaper Museum. Here at the fair, it's one of the top attractions. During the fair's run, 40,000 to 65,000 people come into this newsroom to watch Dwayne Rasmussen roll the presses and spin yarns.
This is now they call them flatten presses and snapper presses. Snapper because it'll snap the ends of your fingers if you leave them in there too long.
The Linotype machine made most of the newspaper headlines in this country from the 1930s through the 60s. The hottest of modern technology in its day, the Linotype automatically created solid lines of type cast in molten lead.
Well, it just kind of reminds me of the old days, the way printing used to be, not the way it is. And if I had my druthers, I'd keep the old one.
Even today, when you hire a reporter out of college, they don't even know about typewriters anymore.
We've got a lot of people coming through. We might as well print a few extra copies.
And the big printing press is 100 years old and still cranking out copy.
There's a stamp like over there that go on there and it rubs against it like that. That's how they made the papers in the olden days.
Young people in particular are fascinated by a process they can see up close.
The dots provide the image. The more dots in an area, the blacker the image, right?
Yeah.
That's what gives you the photograph. We have to have
Jack Finnegan was longtime editor of the St. Paul Pioneer Press. Here, he wears several hats, and that suits him.
I work the stone here, which means I'm making up the pages. And I'm also the editor of the paper. So what I can do, I can make up the paper on the stone, and I don't have to answer to anybody. I can just kind of do what I want to do. When I hear the press start up, even the modern day presses, I enjoy that sound.
At the Minnesota State Fair, Eric Olson, KARE 11 News.